The issue that we come here to this chamber today to speak about cuts to the very heart of dignity, equality and compassion. For too long, trans people in this country have been denied timely, respectful and affirming care. And the word respectful has been used in this chamber. And I would have to say that where members of this chamber comment in an odious way against another member, I think that is something that we have to call out and do not sit idly by and have to listen to. While across Europe progress has been made, Ireland continues to lag behind, consistently ranked as the worst nation for trans healthcare amongst the EU member states. We have so many people remaining on waiting lists for care and so many people in the trans community giving their experience of waiting up to 13, 14 years for just an appointment. So we can imagine the toll that this takes on their lives, the years of uncertainty, their daily struggle to access basic health care. And the message that that sends is that their identity is somehow less deserving of recognition. This is not just a healthcare issue, it is a human rights issue. The reality in Ireland is stark. We have only one dedicated gender service based in Dublin, and the capacity there is overwhelmed. Whilst other European nations have expanded community-based services, streamlined pathways and aligned with international best practice, Ireland has stood still. 10 years after the passage of the Gender Recognition Act in 2015, and that was a landmark moment for equality, the promise of dignity has not been matched by the delivery of care. And my party, the Labour Party, has consistently fought for the most marginalised in Ireland, and trans people are no exception. The Labour Party was instrumental in passing the Gender Recognition Act, and today my colleague Marie Sherlock continues to raise this issue here in this chamber, demanding reform and accountability. We introduced this motion to overhaul trans healthcare, in calling for accessible, timely and affirming services. It's not symbolic, it's a demand for concrete steps towards justice. My party's history is one of standing shoulder to shoulder with those who have been silenced or sidelined. From advancing workers' rights to championing women's equality, to fighting for marriage equality and campaigning for the bodily autonomy of women, and the trans community have stood shoulder to shoulder with us. Labour has always sought to represent those who need a voice, and today that tradition continues with trans people who deserve not just recognition on paper, but healthcare in practice. We have to remember that healthcare is not a privilege, it is a right. Trans people are not asking for special treatment, they are asking for the same dignity afforded to others. They are asking for a system that sees them, that hears them, and that supports them. So what must be done? Firstly, we must expand services beyond Dublin, ensuring that care is accessible across the country. Secondly, we must reduce waiting times by investing in staff, resources and training. Thirdly, we must align our system with international best practice. Above all, we must change the culture. Compassion must be the cornerstone of our healthcare system, and that means listening to people's experiences and recognising their health and well-being.